Hi, it's me, Mistress Isabel Brooks, and we are filming this Get Ready With Me with the icon Trixie Mattel. Leg out!
My doctor told me to stop drinking so much Celsius and Red Bull. And so now I've just trying to now I have to manifest energy within myself.
Oh, I love that.
So lately I've been making a lot of sounds and just kind of hyping myself up.
It's, you know what, it gives big baby.
I know. You guys, we have Plane in the studio today. I just feel like after watching on Pissed Off all season, it's like so crazy to sit next to you. You were on the podcast with Kati here.
Yeah.
So you were in studio, but we didn't get to put makeup on.
And I apologize. I really apologize that you have to sit through our season and watch an entire season of mess.
Okay, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
I'm gluing my brows down, but you started using your real brows.
Yes, Nymphia, would tear me a new asshole on set every day, telling me how textured my brows looked. So I decided to, go ahead and, they grow back pretty quickly. But
I feel like drag queens who have the half brow grown on, when they wipe it off, you know what should play? I am brave, I am blah, this is me.
Okay.
While people wipe off their eyebrows.
Don't spoil my pride number. Girl.
What is with drag queens and that pride number?
You know what? At this point, it's camp. Is what it is.
I think it was so corny, and now I actually think it's so iconic to do that song.
Yeah. It's sort of like the horseshoe effect, where it was good for a time, then it became cringe, but now it's circled back around to being kind of fierce.
That's how I feel about drag in general.
Yeah.
I think cringe is the new, cool.
Oh, interesting.
I have to tell you something that changed my life. My friend in college was a mattress diva. She was one of those gals who was like, I care about my mattress. And we're all college age. We're like, a mattress is a mattress. She was like, think of it this way. You spend 8 hours a day sleeping. That means you spend a third of your life on your mattress. It matters how you sleep. And that forever blew my mind. This video is sponsored by our friends at Helix Sleep, and they're running a 4th of July sale. So you get 30% off Luxe and Elite mattresses, plus 2 free pillows and 25% off site-wide. It's a great time to upgrade your mattress life because we don't just sleep in our beds. We watch television, we study, we send emails, we connect with people. I loved my old mattress. I thought I did. I'm not kidding. You can see the footage of pulling this mattress out, pulling the plastic out of it. I lay down in it, and I think you can see me go, oh, this is really nice. I just didn't expect it to be better than the one I had because I liked the one I had. This was the most comfortable mattress I've ever been on. I've been sleeping on it for some time now. The Helix mattress feels exactly as it felt when it was brand new. Everyone knows with my big sabbatical and taking some time off, taking care of myself has been a bigger priority for me now more than ever. And one of the easiest ways for me to do that is just to sleep better. Taking care of myself in my sleep. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that is customized to your style of sleep, your needs, and conveniently ship right to your door. Again, as a non-driver, a city person, it means I can get a new mattress without having to get someone to drive me. Helix makes 20 different mattresses, including Helix Plus for big and tall sleepers. There's a quiz you can take through Helix that'll help you figure out which Helix sleep mattress is perfect for you. I got the Midnight Luxe. I just basically was like, I don't want a super soft bed, but I can't do super firm. This is a perfect medium. I'm a side, back, front, backwards, upside down, every single way sleeper. And I love this bed because it's a king. And sometimes I am one of those people that wakes up completely switched around, head to feet, or sideways. And I need to be able to spread my 6-foot frame across a bed, backwards, frontwards. This is the best bed I've ever had, you guys. It's the best bed I've ever had. This bed is also completely fiberglass free, super, super comfy, and free shipping. Comes directly to your house in a cardboard box. Take advantage of the 4th of July sale. You get 30% off an Elite or Luxe mattress. You get 2 free pillows, and it's 25% off site-wide. Click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/Trixie Mattel to check out more info, baby. Now back to that beautiful video. How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 18.
God, no, what are you actually 25, right?
I'm 20. I'm 26.
Wow.
Is that young? How do you feel about that?
I think it's young.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I'm not being weird. Everybody says how attractive you are, and they're right. In person, you're like a model.
Oh, well, thank you.
You guys could see him in person. It's just eyelashes and just skin and hair.
It's giving model, baby.
Oh yeah, that look. Brittany Broski does this thing that's her model face where she goes I don't know what it's about, but she, yeah.
I really love Brittany, but when she did the pit stop with you, when my season was airing, I was like ravenously consuming content of like me. Like I wanted to hear people talking about me. And I jumped the gun with Brittany a little bit where I kind of like skipped everything to like just what she had to say about me. And it was immediately some sort of Jimbo comparison. And I stopped everything. I said, hold it. I kind of wrote Brittany off from that moment, but then somebody was like, no girl, like no, that like she loved you. Like that was just a very small little segment. That was for the bit, baby. Watch the whole thing because she really enjoyed everything that you did this episode.
Honestly, Brittany.
Well, you said it. Listen. You, Brittany.
You, Brittany. Free Brittany? Yes. But
yes.
Free Brittany Broski? No. Nope. Lock her up. Check her emails. No, wait, but her email, not check her emails. You actually have some stuff later, so you actually have to look good.
These days, it's always giving 40-minute mug, girl, I will say.
Girl.
How quickly can you paint?
For real?
Yeah.
If curtain's at 8, I could probably sit down at 6:45, 7 and look exactly the same.
Does it feel kind of disheartening that you still kind of look exactly the same no matter if it's like a 1-hour paint or like a 3-hour beat?
Baby doll. They on Drag Race, they just did quick drag as a challenge, and you know us look exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
And it made me think like, girl, what are you doing with those other 2 hours? Because then it's very Hello Darkness, my old friend, to be like, I'm gonna look like today, and then it's like, I look the same.
Very
maybe I always look like
wow. Or maybe I always look great.
Or
right?
That's a good point.
I feel like that's the case with us, but with girls like Nina West, you know, it's like
slay. I love drag. Can I tell you something?
I'm gonna look like what?
I love you.
Ew.
Like I love your drag. I love your makeup. Like you are so gifted.
Thank you so much. I can't. I feel like now you're just overcompensating for the fact that you read the dog to me every day on the pit
Did
stop.
I?
No, you never.
No,
you never
I
really
didn't.
You
did
no,
I?
you were actually pretty nice. You were pretty nice.
This is the problem with hosting the pit stop is because I do run into these bitches, and in the moment when I'm in studio, I was like, I don't give a what they. Because here's the thing, Plane. I also know none of those bitches want to look like Trixie, so why do they care what I think, right?
Right.
Because nobody's ever like, that's the doll. They don't care what I think.
Well, what do you mean everybody wants to look like Trixie? Trixie looks like Pheromone.
They don't want.
You are the splitting image of Pheromone, and everybody wants.
Don't make me cry like Sarah Paulson to the studio. Like the thing is, I'm not a hater, so I watch Pit Stop. Everybody to me starts with a blank slate, so I don't go in ready to critique. I go in ready to like it.
Okay.
So I'm not like a hater Pit Stop host.
Okay.
Unlike Bob. No, I don't know.
So you are the executive producer of your own show.
Yes, I am.
That's pretty fair. You're following in Mama Rue's footsteps.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if I could ever go back to doing reality TV where I just let some homosexuals with Final Cut decide what I look like.
Yeah.
Being able to see every
that.
frame and go, I don't like my hands. Can you cut away from that because I don't like the way my hands look.
That's so fierce.
That's the vibe. I feel like I'm allowed to say, I don't care. I got asked to do Traders, and I said no because I was like, I'm not gonna let people film me and then do what they will with the footage. You out of your mind?
Right, of course. You actually have class and decorum, unlike Bob, who agreed to Traders right away.
I would go home first on Traders because I'm not a good liar.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If I was the trader, they'd be like, are you a trader? I'd be like, no. You know, like, or I'd start crying.
Right. We know you're not good at lying because we saw you on your season of All Stars. You know, we saw how you handled that Shangela situation.
Exactly.
You know, you hung up that note on your wall, and, you know, then when Shangela confronted you about it, you said, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Kennedy did it. Kennedy did it.
She forced me to.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not also built for confrontation. You really
say.
stand up. You
You
really
don't
stand up for
say.
yourself. I watch Drag
I
Race.
don't. I mean, okay, so it's a learning curve.
Do you want to mention why you have your face covered in orange paint?
This is very rosé coated of me, isn't it?
No, you know what it gives? It gives like Paddy O'Malley, the Irish sailor, like
Yeah, for sure.
welcome to the fishing boat. I don't know.
You're such an inspiration because you kind of like you're the living, breathing example of like how to manifest and how to write your own story. I mean, not particularly insanely good at makeup per se, but here you are on your YouTube channel, makeup guru, makeup legend, you know, parading yourself as a makeup expert,
Parading yourself.
selling your products
Yes.
You know, and
Yeah.
doing it far better than, you know, other queens like Kimchi, for example.
Who's
You know?
horrible in general, across the board. Kimchi, I've never bonded with her. We've never been close. She's never even spoken to me.
This foundation shade matches you beautifully.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
This is Revlon. Oh, I gotta text. Can you text Brandon and tell him to pick up Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation and 200?
Do you mind if I use her?
200?
You mean that Trixie Cosmetics angle brush?
Yeah.
You can have it.
Thank you. Oh my god. I feel like even though you look like the Make the Wish kid, I feel like the Make the Wish kid today. Yes.
Are you dating?
Did you talk about this with Morphine? To be honest,
Yeah.
I couldn't stomach watching it because my sister looked a little grotesque. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know that I don't think she's beautiful. I'm not a fan in any way. Every time I talk about morphine, I kind of retch. I'm like, no, sick. Get that fucking pig out of here.
Girl,
Nasty.
As far as I'm concerned, that's your daughter, and you're absolutely in love with her. You couldn't wait to claim that as your child, honey.
Girl, I have never watched Drag Race, and honestly, not since Pheromone have I had such a visceral reaction to someone's beauty.
Wow. She is beautiful.
Morphine is beautiful, and you know as well as I do that makeup up close is not to be with.
Absolutely
It's
not.
amazing. It's amazing. But your makeup, when I saw you at that Critties event, I mean, you're beautiful on TV, and then in person, I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
You're very sweet. You're very nice for that because I don't particularly consider myself like a makeup girl. Like I'm not a makeup girl. I'm kind of just like a good at everything type of bitch.
Right.
If you will. But Morphine is definitely like the mug of the season. I feel like she's like the modern day Raven.
I think Raven even would be like, that would be a compliment to her even.
Well, not the modern day part. That would be an insult because I feel like that would
that-
imply that Raven is an old has-been, which is not far from the truth.
To be honest, I know I'm not an amazing makeup artist, but I'm a makeup artistry admirer. And so when drag queens have great makeup, I just fall to the ground and like, I just love it.
When you came into our lives and you entered the workroom and you said, I'm a makeup artist, that was a gag, bitch. That was a gag. Roll back the tapes, honey.
Yes, I was a little crunchy, but also drag queens on Drag Race didn't have that much makeup on back then.
No, true.
I wouldn't look that. Dawn exists now. You know what I mean?
True.
People are like, Dawn's your daughter. I'm like, Dawn has more makeup on than I do.
True.
She does. I just saw a video of you talking on a red carpet and Dawn walked by behind you, and it was truly like Trolls 2, the movie.
And she is a troll. It is, all drag is valid, as they say. How do you feel about that? Like, what do you think about the whole, like, drag is valid
Okay, I don't want to get in trouble,
thing?
but you notice no one ever says that about good drag. Nobody walks out looking incredible and someone goes, isn't all drag valid?
Right.
It's sort of like if somebody sees you in a swimsuit and calls you brave. You know? I do think everybody has a right to do drag, but my God. Can I just say,
My God.
I loved you on TV because we live in a world where drag queens are supposed to be, I live for my and I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
And now we live in a world where drag queens are like, I can't believe that drag queen didn't like that other drag queen's drag. Who cares what some other man in a wig thinks of you? A man in a wig. Who cares?
Totally.
But I get away with it because no one wants to look like me. You paint like a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like the hot, mean, pretty girl. Whereas when I say some like, girl, who cares? No one wants to look like you.
You think I'm pretty?
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Whereas like, if the Cabbage Patch Kid with a potty mouth is like, I don't like your wig, you're like, well, you, bitch, you know?
Cabbage Patch Kid with potty mountain pout. Blah, blah, blah. Give me the fucking Baja Blast, bitch. It's the.
Give me the Baja Blast of fading. Plane walked in here with a cup of neon Taco Bell, and I walked up to her and said, how long have you been living moss? Yes. Those are really dark eyebrows. Do you do black eyebrows a lot?
No, I don't have any, I didn't come here with makeup, so I don't have any, like, natural colored brow.
Well,
brow
what is
pomade.
that?
This is whatever I was able to,
Do you need to borrow
gather
something?
from my bathroom floor before I came here.
What was your makeup doing on the floor?
It was just chilling there. That's where it rests.
What's that?
This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer.
I haven't tried that.
It's not bad. So-
Anastasia, your
Yeah.
padding is amazing.
You're a body girl too.
I know. Well, I always felt like, back in the day of season 7 of drag, I felt like when drag queens were funny. You know what's funny? Like, I did not go on Drag Race thinking that like I was doing comedy. I feel like everyone's reaction to me was like, "That's a comedy queen."
You thought you were like glamorous and sexy.
Yes.
Well, that's the fiercest.
Yes.
That's the fiercest. That's like that kind of delusion is like makes the fiercest queens. I'm sorry. Like that's what I want to see.
When everyone was like, "Here's the comedy queen," I was like, "Yeah, I'm sometimes I'm kind of funny, but what about like how sexy I am?" And people are like, "Girl, you're so funny."
No, girl, to me you were sexy. My new thing is coming up to alumni girls and being like, I used to watch like your YouTube videos of your drag performances, and you're no exception, baby. So I watched.
You watched my lip sync performance?
I would watch Trixie's lip sync performances. This was like back in my very early drag days when I was like hunting for inspiration and stuff, and just like obsessed with the Rue girls in general.
I mean, same. The truth is, all the girls who do Drag Race, they love to act like, I don't watch the show. Girl, you sit home and nut to it. You love it.
Yeah, we're all fans of this show.
We love it.
Yeah, you performed "Don't Touch My Hair Ho" by Brooke Candy. That's the video I used to kind of goon over from Trixie because she would eat that Brooke Candy number. Bitch, don't touch my hair, ho, or my chinchilla coat. Hey!
I just did a gig with Brooke Candy. She and I played with Jessie Ware at a festival in Australia, and I was like, Brooke, you know I owe you a lot of money I bought your song for 99 cents and did it forever.
Gag. Well, in the bars where you were performing, were they tipping down, or what was the vibe?
I love that you think they booked me on busy weekends. I was like the tip spot on a Wednesday, the no pay tip spot. So
okay.
I was just trying to show my look, take one lap around the bar with 12 people in it, half of them were my friends, and then go backstage.
You guys, can I have a wig cap?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Okay, thank you.
Look, while I get it for you, why don't you tell people where they can find you on the internet?
I'm taking over Trixie's channel. Hi. At _Plane Jane on all social media platforms. Well, most. I do have like an alt Twitter. I'll never tell what it is. I also have an alt OnlyFans where I put on a ski mask and I shove massive octopus dildos up my ass. Thank you.
Do you mind if the gentlemen know who you are? Or do you show them that LinkedIn picture? Why do I know about that?
That LinkedIn picture is my Grindr profile picture. No. Can you imagine?
If you're on a date and the guy goes, "What do you do for a living?" Do you lie?
No. I feel like we're in a new age, a modern age where doing drag isn't like gross to people anymore.
Just to me.
Just to me too.
Would you the girls?
Girl, wait, hold on. I used to be like a really big like anti the girls kind of bitch. But, however, I did meet April Carey on yesterday, and she's kind of cute.
Oh yeah, April's gorgeous. Yeah. Hey, hi April, come on the channel.
Yeah, she's a gorgeous drag queen too. Really stunning. I'm
beautiful.
Like, such a yeah. As I'm traveling more too, I was used to before just the rotted bitches in Boston who are all like hideously disfigured. Right. But as I'm traveling more, I'm realizing there are some cute guys, girls. That when they get out of drag, it's like still a vibe. I don't know. What about you? It's like a hard no.
Hard no. On one hand, I'm like, why doesn't anyone want to the drag queens? And people are like, well, would you? I'm like, don't be disgusting.
Right.
And by the way, I'm celebrating this drink with my eyes.
Lovely.
Yes.
I love that. I love your ability and willingness to experiment and play.
See, that sounds like a read. You're gonna look over and say, "I love your drag. It's so valid."
Yeah.
You know how many times I've hooked up with guys and afterward they tell me they f***ed with other drag race queens, and I just feel like a Pokemon they collected.
Especially when you hook up with a guy and they're like, you find out they hooked up with. You're just like, oh my god. Whenever somebody says that they're a fan and they're like cute and they're down, that's always in the back of my head. I'm like, did you fuck? Do you know what I mean? Because somebody told me.
I just had like a Pfizer response to that. That is so crazy.
Somebody
just said.
Somebody told me that got like the fiercest trade in like some city, and whenever I'm in that city now, I'm like, I'm like,
You ever f***ing drag?
I'm to try.
You suck at
maybe one or two.
We have this, which is a fun time.
Ooh, cute.
Did you guys see that organic gifting moment?
Oh, this is beautiful.
I know that's a pressed glitter. So that one you maybe want to use on your finger.
Okay, I see. And then I love Silver Fox. I'm gonna use Silver Fox.
And these are eyeshadows.
They are.
Mm-hmm. What kind of gentleman do you like? Do you have a type? Do you have like a red flag?
I haven't really had the opportunity to like explore too much just because I've been so about drag like for most of my adult queer life. But I like hot guys. Like I don't have like any particular like type. I just like what's attractive to me is what's attractive, I guess.
I think that's really healthy. Sometimes, like, if I'm attracted to, let's say, a chubby guy, all people will go like, oh, that's your thing. And I'm like, no, men are my thing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Hot can be hot at any... Like, I don't love scrawny or short, but I sure have scrawny and short because in the moment, it's the right vibe, and here we are.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You want to get married? Not to me, but like in general.
Let's get...
What if you were like, yeah, and we just went down to the corner?
Let's do it.
In this makeup, we don't even finished getting drag.
That's what this is for. We're getting married. We're taking like our marital pictures in drag.
Yeah.
That would be a fierce idea for your next Trixie Cosmetics like campaign, like a sort of like a marital thing.
That's actually so sweet. Oh, I would love like a honeymoon collection. That's kind of like Elvis and Priscilla, like veil, 60s Hawaii.
Gorge. And you could get, that would be like a great way to get like a drag king, like a fierce king involved too. Because like you could do like a whole shoot with
chin
like,
strap.
Yeah.
Eyeshadow chin strap. I'm obsessed with eyeshadow chin straps.
Down.
Shitty brown eyeshadow chin strap.
Oh.
And like a fedora, a white men's dress shirt, and like a Uncle Cracker song.
So Pearl's drag.
Yeah. Did you find it weird when everybody compared you to Jimbo all of a sudden?
I didn't find it weird. I feel like it was just like, again, like a mischaracterization of my drag. Not that I feel like what I did, especially for Burger Finger, isn't like necessarily kind of similar. I mean, we both played around with food and had like big tits. You know what I mean? My entrance into the competition was very jarring for a lot of people. They were like, oh, what the hell is this? Because I came in there and I was like, you're ugly. You're, fat.
You surely did.
Yeah, so I feel like that threw a lot of people for a loop, and everybody was just immediately trying to take issue with like everything that I did.
And take cover, because they didn't want to be next.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. This is where my big Atlas shout out comes in. You met Atlas. You met my sister.
Gorge.
Right?
Yeah, she just danced at Salt Pink Disco.
She did.
I like went home and like thought about her.
Wow.
She was so beautiful. I mean, I get to meet a lot of cool drag, as do you. Mm-hmm. Once in a while, you meet one where you're like, oh my God. She gave my heart a feeling.
Okay, so I actually have, since I'm with PEG, I got the opportunity to do...
Doing Art House?
I think so, yeah. Art House in P-Town, right? Yeah.
So I've done 3 seasons in P-Town, so I'm a little bit of a veteran. Mm-hmm. So if you have any brainstorming ideas.
Well, girl, so what does like a one-woman Trixie show in P-Town look like?
Okay, so my first summer, I treated it like a variety show. I opened with like a comedy song, lip sync, and then I did like remember that song from Chorus Line? Tits and ass.
Yes.
I did hips and pads, and I talked about why I started drag, right?
Okay.
That's funny.
Yes.
Then I played my guitar, then I did some tap dancing, then I did some puppets. Like, I treated it like a shitty variety hour. Mm-hmm. You gotta remember, in P-Town, it's only an hour, which really is about 50. 50 minutes flies.
Okay.
So I promise, if you get out there and you have a couple lip syncs ready and some good stories, it will fly.
Okay.
You'll be okay. I love P-Town. One of my dreams is to do another full summer there, but it's hard for me to get away from the YouTube channel and like...
Mm-hmm. I went to P-Town once, and I actually met Jinx Monsoon there. This was before I started drag.
Okay.
Jinx Monsoon helped me pick out my first pair of thigh-high drag shoes.
Really?
Yeah, for my first ever gig.
Jinx, as far as doing a P-Town show, Jinx is the master.
Jinx is, yeah.
She is the master.
She's the girl to talk to,
for
sure.
I wouldn't overthink it, but remember that you're a product and people are there to see you. And sometimes it helps to step out of yourself and go, what do people like about me? Mm-hmm. And what do they want? And then you split it between what do I want to do and what do they want to see?
Well, what I want to do isn't necessarily what they want to see.
Right.
So...
By the way, I'm going to put on some cream blush. I always forget, this is Sweetie. I always forget to use cream blush because I'm like in the throes of drag, but I really have been horny for cream blush recently.
Oh, wow.
And ours are so pretty. Peachy, pinky, nudie situation.
You're a horny girl.
So we have stuff to get to and we're running behind chatting. So we're going to put some more makeup on, get further along, and we'll come right back. Brandon, did you get my message about that foundation? You guys, Brandon got the foundation.
Uh-oh.
Color Stay Matte.
I
See?
don't think there was matte in it.
Oh.
My message.
Okay. Nick! You guys, Nick didn't say matte, and now here we are. And tell him to pick up Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation and 200.
Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation and 200.
Now we just have nothing. Now we have nothing in our life.
Jesus.
And I don't think we have one single bottle of foundation in this whole studio.
She's having a diva moment, you guys. This
Could you
is
imagine
the
if I
Trixie
just
that
whipped it?
Watching you do your makeup in person is truly an honor.
It's triggering. I have this new, you guys know we're always experimenting with white liners. I got this new Sephora colorful Winkit felt liner in white. I'm interested to see if I'm gonna like this.
Can I use this? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I love how I asked after I dipped my brush in.
Your brush is fully in it. You're like, do you mind?
Yeah. Wow, what an interesting array of colors. What is this? Do you mind telling us, Capitalist Barbie?
Yeah, these are a mix of the Make It Forever HD powders and the Make It Forever matte velvet powders.
Ooh,
And I
okay.
love them because they go in this little palette, and Brandon and I can buy like 3 or 4 of each color. And when one dies, we just plug a new one in. You know, can I ask some things that I think Drag Race fans want to know?
Yes.
Who are your favorite Drag Race queens? Like when you were a viewer, who were you like, yes, bitch?
I feel like as like a fan, I have like a favorite every season.
Oh, cool.
Season 7 is when I, like I told you, started watching it like as it was airing, and my favorite was Pearl.
She was amazing. If you guys go back and watch 7, Pearl was amazing. Nobody looked like her in drag.
No. I feel like she was the trendsetter of the season for sure. She inspired a generation of queens.
I don't think the world is ready to honestly acknowledge that Pearl completely pivoted. Drag queens looked like Pearl for like 3 years. They did.
They did.
What are you doing? You are touching
I'm so
everything
sorry.
in this
I'm so
towel.
sorry.
No, but what are you doing?
I'm trying to like mix.
You guys, she literally was just doing this.
Oh my god.
Like you're dialing on the phone. What are you doing?
So when Morphine was on this channel,
Yeah, your sister.
she lied to the world.
Why?
Yes, my older sister, you know, she has a few good years left on her doing those stunts and tricks, honey. They're diminishing by the minute. She used to be able to do a lot more. In any case, Morphine, you know, lied to the world and told everybody that my name used to be Peanut Butter and Jelly, when that's not true. There is peanut butter and jelly in her ass, in her BBL, and they transferred her stomach fat into her ass, but there wasn't enough. And
I forget that you know this person. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, this is your friend.
they couldn't transfer enough fat from her stomach into her ass, so they pumped her with peanut butter and jelly. So I think that's where the confusion settled in. My name was never Peanut Butter and Jelly, but there is peanut butter and jelly in her, floating around in her ass, and that, of course, is code for Z-grade silicone.
Did she make this up?
Yeah, that she made up, but what I'm saying is she does have cement in her ass, so...
Before we continue to drag my daughter, I can't believe you came on this channel to talk Morphine. You picked the wrong day, bitch.
No, baby, I'm not talking I love my sister Morphine. I love her, and you know what? That makes you my auntie.
Oh my
right?
god, good point.
Yes.
That's, you know what is crazy, and I know this is like age delusion. It's weird to think that Kati, I'm like, you know, when I did Drag Race, I'd be like, oh, these are the OGs. I'm like, damn, season 7 is damn near, that's like early Drag Race now.
Uh-huh.
That's early Drag Race. You guys, Drag Race was still on Logo.
Yeah. So
Like, when I did All Stars and we were on MTV, it was like, oh, this is so different.
wait, what am I talking about? Do you know who my favorite queen on season 7 was? It was Candy Ho. But she was my favorite queen before the season because of that robot number. You remember?
That robot number is awesome. If you guys have never seen Candy Ho at this pageant doing this robot number, well, I remember doing Drag Race and going home and YouTube everyone. I don't know if you did this, but I went home to YouTube everyone to see their lip syncs. I remember watching Candy Ho do that number and being like, holy shit. Granted, I went home 4th, so I was home earlier than everyone else using YouTube, but...
I forget that. I keep forgetting that you weren't early out on your season.
You know, people
maybe
are
that's
always...
why Violet looks down on you still, because she still sees you as that booger bitch who got sent home 4th.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now you make far more money than her, and your podcast is far more successful than hers will ever be, because she's just not as interesting. So
Don't f***ing forget it, bitch.
actually, she looks hot though. I love Violet. Oh my god, please follow me.
She's everything. When people ask about her, people ask about her a lot. Violet, if you want to know how big of a star you are, people ask about you all the time. They're like, what's she like? I'm like, she's exactly what you want. She's drop dead gorgeous.
She is.
And
she is.
leaves you feeling worthless.
I'm
It's
sure.
amazing. It's
I'm
amazing.
Sure. Could I actually, Trixie? Could I use your blush? Because whatever you were using looked really, really fierce.
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
Do you like orange blush?
We could try it today.
Plush Bunny, which is like a velvet creamsicle.
Ooh.
Or I have Go Go Girl, which has a little more heat.
Ooh.
Use Bofa.
Thank you.
These actually came out together in a palette originally, so they're meant to be used together. Oh, that does look nice on you. I love
thank
orange
you.
blush. People get so scared of orange blush. I think it's so pretty.
On camera, it's kind of reading so intense. Ooh.
Well, you're using real white on your face, which on camera picks up whiter.
It does.
Yeah. I remember when I went to Drag Race, you guys, when you go to Drag Race, they give you this guidelines for, Drag Race has never been on TV before. I don't know if you got this, but it says like, avoid wearing too big of lashes because it casts a shadow on your eyes. Avoid wearing white on your eyes because it looks like dead. avoid too harsh of contouring. And I remember being like, do they want me to come?
No, honestly, and it's funny that they give you all those like.
You're making me want to put more blush on because yours looks amazing.
It's weird that they give you all those like tips on how to do your makeup as if you don't already know how to do it. But I guess some girls, they do cast some girls without any sort of ability to do makeup. I won't name names. I think people know who I mean.
You know, I've never seen you be critical of anyone's makeup ever.
Yeah, I was a very congenial girl on my season. I sort of keep my opinions to myself usually, so I don't know.
You know, I'm just going to say I felt for Amanda because I have watched Drag Race and gone like, oh shit, that's not what I thought I looked like.
Right.
It's hard, but I will
feel
say.
like we all do that though.
We all do it. Oh my God, you guys, Drag Race is such an unfortunate learning opportunity. You're like, oh shit, that was not the serve I thought it was. All right, we're getting to the end here. Some people.
The wig that I brought, the hair that I brought today was an homage to a Trixie homage to your pussycat wig moment. Wig stock into that tiny little wig. I love stupid little wigs like that.
I don't, and I felt like, well, you know,
Girl, bring that back. Come on.
Like there was one season of where I had a bowl cut on as like the promo of Katina spinning.
Uh-huh. Every
Every week people would be like, "What the did you wear that little wig?" People get really mad at me in a little wig. Wait, you're 26 and I'm 34.
Yeah.
This is the age difference of Katya and I. I'm 80 years older than her.
So are you saying that
Katya's 16 years older than you?
Is she really? Is she really?
Does the government know about this?
That's an old bitch.
She is 16 years older than you.
That makes me feel so young.
That is so crazy. We are old. You know, I will say a funny like bonus of working with somebody 8 years older than me is that
You'll always be the
I'm
young
always
one.
baby. But now that I realize I'm not baby, I'm just old baby, and there's other babies. I'm okay. I'll figure it out.
You're old baby.
We did that video with all Amazon makeup, and I got this lipstick called Secret from Milani, and I want to wear it today because I really like these. Like, look how matte that is.
Bitch, I didn't know you love a drugstore.
Love. We use drugstore all the time. What kind of lips do you like? Do you like reds? What do you wear?
I only wear, there's only 2 lips in my arsenal of lips, but generally what I do is a gray smoky eye and a nude lip. And the lip that I wear, babe, get into it.
Charlotte Tilbury.
Charlotte Tilbury, Kim KW.
Oh, it's like a gingery, peachy.
So it's a very pale peachy nude.
Wow, that's pretty. Can you show them? It's a YouTube channel. We are filming this.
Hi, Charlotte Tilbury, how do I... Wait.
Can I help you?
Yeah, please. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah.
Look how white my arm is. That is really beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys, we're gonna go finish up a look here.
We are.
And we'll be right back. I look like, I don't know, it's Amy Poehler Mean Girls.
So you're the cool mom and I'm the cool aunt.
Yeah, girl, this hair is like, she's recently divorced. She's tried women.
Yes.
She's tried men. She's tried everything, and she's still trying to find love.
I love it.
I thought you were going to put it on as a joke, but, like, I actually really love it.
No, right? She's kind of cute.
Yeah, I really love it. Do you perform in this?
You know what? No, not
grocery
yet.
shop in this?
Not yet. Yes, I do. Let's go grocery shopping, girl.
Would you guys watch a video where Plane and I get in drag and go grocery shopping? Comment below.
Girl, of course they would. That would be sickening. Hi,
We look like
everybody.
2 very different types of cam girls.
We do. Can I replace Katya? Am I the new Russian hooker, honey?
Honestly, I think even she would want that at this point. She's like, can someone replace me?
I feel that.
But thank you for coming on the channel. Let the kids know where they can find you on the internet.
Thank you so much for having me, Trixie, and having me on the channel. Where you can find me is at _Plane Jane everywhere. Right now I'm just touring, baby, but you know, people like Trixie want to collaborate with me for clout, of course, so I'll be around.
If you think I'm guilty of inviting recently famous drag race queens onto my channel for clicks and therefore money, you're right.
Yeah.
You're very right. You're very right.
As you should. That's why you will forever be famous, Miss Trixie and Mattel.
Oh my God. Thank you for coming.
course.
You guys, she was so great. And she didn't call me anything horrible, which, you know, I don't want to like let your secret out, but you're a very nice girl.
Don't tell anybody.
Shh. No nails too. Look at me.
Me neither. We're not doing drag. Ah!
Okay, bye.
Girl, we gotta go.
Bye.